Anishagogin. My name is Kapama Sipanese, or my Indian status is Christopher Brant Gareau. I was born in northern Manitoba. I'm part of the Anishinaabe Key First Nation in Saskatchewan, Treaty 4 territory. Chief Key signed Treaty 4 on September 24th, 1875. And my current role is I'm a band counselor at the Key First Nation. A little bit of my history. I grew up in a small rural farming community north of Swan River, Manitoba. And we had cattle, bison, and it was really an experience and a kind of transition to northern Manitoba. Spent a brief stint in the Paw, moved to Winnipeg, graduated high school, Fort Richmond Collegiate, signed up in the Canadian Forces, Bold Eagle 2003, and went on to the Fort Garry Horse, a light armored unit in the north end of Winnipeg, Manitoba, and moved to Saskatchewan. Spent some time in Regina, joined the Ironworkers 771, obtained a Red Seal in welding, made a really good living, and the real reason that made me want to run for leadership in my community back home was I wanted change. And I wanted to be able to pick up the phone when anybody called me or answer a Facebook Messenger question, and to be accountable to the membership and really deliver a better service than was offered in the past. And that's me. Thank you. The most important thing with our membership is the health, because without a healthy membership, we can't progress into the future. We can't reach our financial stability. And without health, what do you have? We have a member that's sick in the hospital right now because of substance issues. And how do we really escape from that? How do we address the childhood trauma? How do we work together? Escape from the lateral violence that is plaguing our First Nation with the opiate crisis, the alcoholism, and the residual effects of residential schools, and happening in the early 1900s, the land surrenders. How do we move forward? And that's the big concern for me, is getting our members healthy and propelling us through a healthy future. One of the most important things about living in the prairies and living off the land is really reconnect with our traditional moose hunt, and to be able to go out and basically call on a moose, break a piece of dead poplar and scrape up against another tree in the swamp, and have the bull moose, have them come to you, and harvest the bull moose traditionally, and then go on to process them, make dry meat and all these things. It's such a exhilarating experience, and to be able to teach this to other people, and to be able to pass along this knowledge of basically taking a knife and to butcher the whole complete bull moose, and then to process the food, store it. It's an awesome feeling to be able to do that and save the moose nose for elders and the moose heart for ceremony. It's a beautiful feeling, and I really wish a lot of people could experience this. Probably the most important thing that I learned was teamwork is so important. And without communications, good communications, and without a plan, we're planning to fail. And ultimately, we have to work together. We have to set aside our differences, and we have to reach a common goal. And it was really interesting here attending, to be able to work together with people that I've never met, to share common problems in our communities with how we're going to reach solutions. And big shout out to Lily and Jonathan. Thank you. Probably my general advice to the youth going forward is just to always ask for help. If you need help with something, ask for help, be grateful, thank people, and follow through. Whatever you do, have follow through, and reach out there. There's people that have expertise in all fields. And for myself personally, that's what I've done in trades, going through the trades, coming into politics as an Indigenous leader back home. As I always reach out for help. I always have mentors, and I mentor people.